BA Zoology first semester. Dear student, today we have topic for discussion is biogeochemical cycle. Now first we have a need to understand the basic concept of biogeochemical cycle. Biogeochemical cycle is a specific pathway by which a chemical substance moves through biotic, living and abiotic factors or elements in the form of carbon cycle, nitrogen cycle, water cycle and others. Today we are going to discuss about carbon cycle. Carbon cycle is the series of processes by which carbon compounds are interconverted in the environment, involving the incorporation of carbon dioxide into living tissues by the process of photosynthesis. And then this process, photosynthesis, return back carbon dioxide to the atmosphere through the respiration of human beings, plants and animals. Then the decay of dead organisms and also in the form of burning of fossil fuels. So we can say carbon cycle is the biogeochemical cycle by which carbon is exchanged among the biosphere, geosphere, hydrosphere and atmosphere of the earth. You know well, carbon is not only the main components of biological compounds as well as it is also the major component of many minerals such as limestones. Now, question arises, how many steps are involved for this exchange of different forms of carbon dioxide? Carbon cycle have basically 4 steps. Step number 1, in which carbon will enter in the atmosphere. Carbon enters the atmosphere as carbon dioxide from the respiration or breathing. And second source of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere is combustion or burning of fossil fuels. Step number 2. Now, the carbon form carbon dioxide which entered in the atmosphere with the help of respiration and combustion is now absorbed by the producer. You know well, producers or plants usually use carbon dioxide for making their food in the form of carbohydrates with the help of photosynthesis. These producers then put off oxygen. Step number 3. Now in step number 3, animals feed on the plants, thus passing the carbon compounds along the food chain. Most of the carbon these animals consumes, however, is exhaled as carbon dioxide. This is through the process of respiration. The animals and plants then eventually die. Now we have step number 4. Those organisms which die these are in the form of dead organisms. Both dead animals and plants are eaten by decomposers in the ground. The carbon that was in their bodies is then returned to the atmosphere as carbon dioxide. In some circumstances, the process of decomposition is prevented. The decomposed plants and animals may then be available as fossil fuel in the future for combustion. We have understood all stages or steps of exchange of carbon in different forms. Now we have a need to understand the importance of carbon cycle. Carbon cycle in the form of carbon compounds. These are responsible to regulate the earth temperature. Basically, carbon cycle is essential for life because it plays number of roles. As I told you before, carbon compounds regulate the earth temperature. Not only these are responsible for regulation of temperature, but you know well, the carbon is also the big source of food that sustain us. And with the help of this cycle, energy can be availed in the form of fuels, which is very necessary for our global economy. Most of the carbon is stored in the rocks and sediments. Some carbon is also located in the oceans, atmosphere, and in living organism. So, we judged that carbon is so essential for our life. If carbon cycle fails, life may begin to disrupt. Thank you.